Hey, Mama. Welcome to Marketing Without Socials for Moms, the go-to podcast for moms in business who want to stop relying on social media to build their business and build it in a way that fits their current season of life. I'm your host, Andrea Singletary, a wife, mama of two, and visibility strategist for moms. Each week, I'm giving you the inside scoop on how to increase your visibility, leads, and sales through podcasting, email marketing, and collaborations. Ready to truly make social media optional in your business? Grab your chai tea latte and let's dive into today's episode. Hey, Mama. So today's episode is a response or an answer to another one of the questions I received from one of the mamas in my email community. So specifically, she said, I hear a lot about participating in bundles and prioritizing collaboration, but how do I find bundles or collaboration opportunities within my niche? And so I thought this was a really good question because I see this come up a lot for members inside of the Social Media Detox Club when they first join, and we do our day in Voxer together. They kind of share with me about, who they serve, how they serve them. And some of them express concerns about being able to find like the right collaborations or how to know whether or not collaboration is right for them. So I'm going to be sharing 4 places to find collaboration opportunities within your niche. First off, you already know what I'm going to say. Join the Social Media Detox Club. And so I say this because I literally have a visibility and collaborations directory for you. And I find the opportunities for you. And I find opportunities for both those in the B2B space and the B2C space. So whether you serve other business owners or you serve, customers, whether that's like you're a parent coach or different things like that, I find opportunities for you that are specific to your niche. But the other thing is that the strategies that I teach inside of the membership help you to find collaboration opportunities outside of the membership. So to kind of give an example, one mama, she recently shared how, she's been really utilizing the strategies I teach, and she's been able to secure other collaborations outside of the ones that I present in the membership. And another mama, it's been the same thing where she's been able to find other collaboration partners, but people who would honestly be a good collaboration partner, who they do something different than her, but they serve a similar audience. I teach the mamas, about doing like email swaps and different things like that and giving them the resources they need to be able to set those up effectively. And that's one of the things I love about this membership. It's like, yes, I do find opportunities for you, but I also give you the tools and resources you need to create your own opportunities. And seeing the mamas, take full advantage and really leverage these strategies and find these other opportunities, these aligned collaboration opportunities, has been so amazing to watch. And so that is what I do for you. Like, yes, I find opportunities for you, and they're really good opportunities, but I also give you what you need to be able to create your own opportunities, to be able to go out there and find other collaboration partners who truly would be a good fit for you to collaborate with. So that is what we do inside of the Social Media Detox Club. If you want to join us, like I said, for the next 10 people, you'll be able to lock in the current price of $57 per month. And then it's going up to $97. But if you want to join us, head on over to mamaturnedmompreneur.com/membership to join. So that's the first way. But outside of that, one, you need to start building relationships with other business owners. And what I mean is like genuinely connect with other people, not looking at them being as a potential client or anything like that. And so you have to shoot your shot. Like, I know it can be scary putting yourself out there, fear of rejection and stuff, but you have to shoot your shot. And I love doing this. Like, I've had a lot of people do this with me where they would reach out, they share that they serve a similar audience as me. And so they would ask, if I'm open to a podcast swap, or they'll ask if I'm open to an email swap. And it's been really fruitful. It's been really amazing to be able to do these things and whatnot and collaborate with other business owners and everything. And so if there's someone who you know, like they serve a similar audience as you, and it would be a good collaboration, like would it benefit both of you guys, shoot your shot. Send them an email, send them a DM, reach out, introduce yourself, let them know, what you like about them and, how you had an idea for a collaboration and see if they would be interested in doing it. Like, put yourself out there. The worst that could happen is that they say no or they ignore you. And that's not the end of the world if that happens. The next thing is, let your network and community know what you're trying to do. And I feel like this is one of those things where we forget to actually tell people, what we're doing, that we want to, do collaborations. We want to do more podcast guesting and different things like that. But if you let your people know what you want to do, the opportunities will come to you. Personally, like, I have had people in my network, recommend me for certain collaborations. I actually just had someone today tag me in a Facebook post for a virtual summit that would be like super aligned for me. And this was actually someone who listens to my podcast, and she like said, hey, I think Andrea would be a really great fit for this. I love her podcast and, something along the lines of that. And so you guys know, like listening to this podcast, I talk about collaborations. I do collaborations. Like, that's something I'm actively doing. And so people look out for me where it's like, if they see a really good opportunity, they'll tag me in it. And it's like everybody in my network, like I'll get tagged in lots of different Facebook posts where they're like, oh, Andrea would be good for this. Andrea could speak on this and whatnot. And so because I am so open and public about how I do collaborations, people look out for opportunities for me. And so you just have to communicate that to your community, to your network, letting them know that you want to do collaborations, and they will look out for opportunities for you. But part of it is you sharing what it is that you do, like what type of collaborations you're looking to do, what your area of expertise is, and different things like that. And so you will be able to get that support. Even to like, communicating with your email list, letting them know what type of opportunities you're looking for. Like two examples I have, Nicole Kepic and Jenny Roth. I'm on both of their email lists, and I know for Nicole, like it was like part of her sequence where one of the emails was saying that she wants to do more podcast guesting, speaking engagements, and she essentially like outlined, what topics she could speak on and everything. And I saw that email and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I haven't had someone on the podcast talk about that. And so I replied to that email and said, hey, Nicole, I would love to have you on the podcast. Here's the application link. But because she put it out there, it happened. And it was like something similar with Jenny Roth too. Like, I believe either she emailed her whole list or she may have reached out to me directly and asked if I was accepting guests on my podcast. And she was actually someone on my list of like dream people to have on the podcast. So I thought that was even more amazing that she had reached out to me because I was planning to pitch her to have her as a guest on the podcast and everything. But again, just letting people know what it is that you're doing and different things like that. Even like for me recently, I sent out an email to my list, and one of the mamas who responded, she really loved the email, and she was like, hey, I would love to collaborate with you. And so now we have a coffee chat scheduled so we can learn a little bit more about each other and figure out like what type of collaboration we can do. But it's like, again, just letting people know what it is that you do and what like that you want to collaborate and what type of collaborations you want to do. Like, your community and your network, they will look out for you. They will tag you in post, or if they know you would be a good fit for whether they have a podcast or they're hosting some type of event, like, but you have to let them know that you're open to it, that you're looking for those types of opportunities. And then the last place to find collaboration opportunities, I kind of hinted at it a little bit, but Facebook groups and Threads. Threads has been huge for collaborations. Like you can literally post on Threads that you're looking to be, a guest on a podcast or to do more speaking engagements. And you will have people reply and invite you to, speak and do these different things and whatnot. Threads has been so amazing for me finding collaborations for myself and for the mamas inside of the Social Media Detox Club. I actually recently connected with someone who she's a SEO strategist for photographers. And she's also one who is like not big on social media and is like more focused on, SEO based marketing and stuff. And so she posted that she was looking for a guest for her podcast. I said, hey, I'm a visibility strategist. These are the things that I can speak on. Let me know if you feel that this will be aligned. And I would love to be a guest on your podcast. And so we ended up DMing back and forth. And it was really nice too because she sent like voice notes. And I love when people send me voice notes because it's like you get to hear their voice and connect deeper and everything. But it was just really nice chatting with her. And I invited her to be a guest on my podcast because I really liked her vibe. Like I really liked what she was about. And, I'm really big on SEO. And I love having people talk about it from like different angles and whatnot. Like, I've had, Tina on the podcast. She talked about it in relation to like websites and stuff. And I've had people on talking about like SEO related to blogging and different things like that. And so for this particular person, she's going to be talking about it from the angle of focusing on SEO for like service providers and everything. And so it was just really nice to be able to, again, through Threads to kind of connect with her. And I just already can tell like we're going to have such a great conversation just from, the DMs we were sending back and forth and really getting to, get a feel for her and stuff and whatnot. And so it's just like, that's one of the things I love about Threads. Like I said, you really get to connect with people who otherwise you may not have connected with. Like they most likely would have not seen like your Instagram content and stuff like that. And so people are always looking for people to collaborate with on Threads, and then Facebook groups too. There's even Facebook groups that are dedicated to collaborations. And so you can find these opportunities within those places too, but it just requires you to put yourself out there. I feel like the biggest thing with collaborations is you putting yourself out there, you being willing to shoot your shot, you being willing to, put it out there that you want to be more visible. You want to be seen more. You want to be able to, do these different type of collaborations and whatnot, but you have to put it out there. You have to let people know what it is that you want to do or you're trying to do and different things like that. And so, yeah, those are the 4 places to find collaboration opportunities. Number 1 is, of course, joining a Social Media Detox Club. But these other places too are effective, finding those collaborations and stuff like that. But with the Social Media Detox Club, not only do you get support with finding those opportunities, but you get the strategy behind it too. Because the thing about visibility is that it's not just about you being seen in all these different places. You want to have a strategy behind it. You want to be able to actually generate leads from it. You want to be able to, like I say all the time, continue the conversation with those quality leads. And so that is reliant on you being strategic in how you're getting visible, who you're collaborating with, what topics you're speaking on, or what type of offers you're contributing to bundles. And that is what I teach you inside of the Social Media Detox Club. If you would rather have someone find these opportunities for you and help you develop a strategy to effectively leverage collaborations for lead generation, you need to join us inside of the Social Media Detox Club. Head on over to mamaturnmompreneur.com/membership to join us today. All right, Mama, I'll catch you in the next episode. Hey, Mama. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to hang with me. I would love to keep the conversation going. So head to mamaturnedmompreneur.com/marketing without socials to join my email community. I share even more tips and strategies for building a business that doesn't rely on social media and one that fits your current season of life, as well as more behind the scenes of mom and business life. All right, mama, that's it for today, but I'll catch up with you again next week.